If you ever feel like you need food for your soul, turn on your radio and let the truth be told. Giving you the raw to keep you informed. Running it our way, our platform. Black excellence, a generation move. Give fuel to the youth until they minds like the room. B-Rock is the rebel. Spit knowledge, heat their game up like a kettle. Take it to another level. Dub City, the experience, no lie. Been around, move the game like a Jedi. Hot Rod, the wisdom it'll kill them. Then wake they mind up, you have no choice but to fill them. 3 minds are better than one, the collective. 3 points of view for the one, our perspective. So put your fist up if you're with me. I ain't in the clan, but I brought my hood with me. Truth be told. Yo, 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 man. We back. Again. It's your boy, B-Rock. Hell y'all talking about. Truth Be Told Radio in the building. You know what I'm saying? Got the boy Hot Rod in the building.
Chill.
He feeling a little sickly, but he muscling through that. You know? Got that boy Dub City in the building.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Shout out to boy Nick at night in the daytime. That nigga out there protecting the earth. He protecting the world. You know what I'm saying right now. So shout out to the homie. Today's show, man, we talking about the rape culture. Again. Goddamn. Shit. Ain't too much to go deep into it. Right now, man, everybody knows the rape culture is heavy right now. We know it. We know it's heavy as hell. That's like, rape culture is like the new pair of Jordans right now.
It is. I want to just start out by saying these trash-ass women don't blur the lines.
Yeah, yeah.
For women who actually going through this shit.
Exactly.
So now we on defense like, okay, I need to see all the facts before I jump to conclusions about, especially our black men.
Yep.
Because everybody know, you know, once you get in a certain position, man, they coming after you.
Yeah, that's
only the strong survive, nigga.
That's the unfortunate part right there. You know what I'm saying? When I say shit, let me put out a disclaimer because women hear some shit and every woman get offended instead of reading between the damn lines, home.
Mm-hmm.
The disclaimer, we're not making fun at women or saying women are lying. All women are lying. What we're talking about is the ones that are lying for money or clout or whatever the fuck. They're fucking it up for the women, that the actual victims. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some people, men and women, that actually went through this shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And by people looking at this shit as a come up, it's actually making you question if somebody, you know, really experienced this shit. And I just think it's just fucked up.
Well, you got a lot of people who, I guess since social media is so big now,
Yeah.
and social media is pretty much it's easy to gain followers, it's easy to manipulate the public, you know, into whatever you're trying to put out there. So it's like if I got a whole bunch of followers or something, and I come out and say, hey, you know, this girl raped me or whatever the case may be, and, you know, I'm already beloved by a certain amount of people, and it's one of the biggest topics that's out right now.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of people are going to, you know, follow through it, and at the same time, it's a bit of a come-up game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a, you know, people believe in you, bro. Like, shit, ain't really nothing you could do.
But also to add to that, though, you know, I just feel like it's a double-edged sword, because one way we use the social media platform, movies, music videos, songs, whatever that to promote your product,
Yeah.
it's like people promoting sex. You know what I'm saying? So if you're promoting sex, you know, at the same time, it kind of gets people, you know, it kind of keeps sex on your mind.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, how many people can get through a whole entire day without even thinking about sex?
Shit, nobody.
But
Nobody, right? So if you're strolling on Instagram, Facebook, you know, you have Instagram models, people are dressed up butt ass naked, you know what I'm saying? Or you have women out here in the streets, they dressing real nice and, you know, nice and sexy and stuff or whatever.
Or dressing slutty.
And if you've been watching Instagram all day and all this other kind of stuff, sex is going to be on your mind. So at the end of the day, a lot of that stuff is just hard to control. And some people, man, shit, they might go out on the deep end and, you know, and might say, well, hey, if a girl dresses this way on Instagram or she acts this way on Facebook or whatever,
Yeah.
some guys or some women actually believes this shit in their head as far as like, well, damn, this is how they wants to be treated if they're putting it out there like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, first of all, I'm finna address that nigga said they dress up naked. I caught that. That shit stuck with me, huh? But to piggyback off what you said, man, it's true. If I go on Instagram, all I see going down my timeline, or if you search and all the little stories pop up, all I see is chicks shaking their ass. Chicks shaking their ass. Some chick posing sideways so you can see her ass. Some chick in the lingerie. They're constantly putting sex out there. And my thing is, if y'all have such a big thing about this no means no, then why keep advertising something? It's like I'm going to keep teasing you. I was just thinking about something.
Yeah.
I'm going to relate that shit towards a nigga riding on 26s or 32s or whatever and flexing his bankroll. And niggas want to rob him because he's constantly flexing. I look at women doing that with sex. Not saying that it's right to take it from them, but I'm looking at just like niggas are hungry to take your money from you or your rims, niggas will be hungry to take sex from you. Women will be hungry to take sex from you. So if you constantly promoting or, hey, look at my ass, hey, look at my titties. Nah, but I don't want you to take it from me, but I want you to look at it. I done been with multiple chicks that have came over my house. Man, I had this one chick. She came over to my house. We just chilling. I wasn't trying to pressure no sex or nothing. But she kept, hey, I ain't wear no panties over here. Oh, okay. Look, pulled out her pant halfway to show me that. And I'm like, okay, why she showing me that? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, oh, she might want to fuck something. Then when I kind of like, I say, well, I'm going to play it off. Then she come, look, I can straighten my leg over my head. Oh, shit, let me see. She do it. Oh, goddamn. Hey, man, you better stop playing with me like that. Oh, wait. You gonna do what? Then when I start pushing up on her, now. So I asked her why I was over there. Why would you do that? Why would you over here let me know you ain't got no panties, stretching, bending, and now I want to fuck some. Now you talking about some, nah, I ain't finna take the pussy from you, but I want to know what's the purpose of doing that. Because it's going to be a nigga one day that going to be like Junior, huh? He ain't going to let you up out that room, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I compare the two, like a nigga flexing his bankroll and what he got. Niggas want to rob you. A bitch flexing off her body. A nigga want to fuck you. I look at both on the same way. Yeah, it's wrong because you take it from somebody, but the greed for sex and money and power, come on, man, folks will take that shit from your ass if you know.
I'm sure at one time, well, that there was a time where, you know, even like in music videos, you know, you look at some of the old Rick James videos or some of the old classic videos where, you know, it's not that many females in the video, and you know the chicks are, you know, actually wearing clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of leaves you for the mystery. Like, man, I wonder how she looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you take those clothes off and stuff or whatever. You know, not saying I don't know how, you know, the rape culture was then, back then, but it kind of gives you, you know, more to talk to the female about versus, you know, a pair of titties and shit in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's almost like, you know, all right, you meet this chick, y'all go on a date, you know, she got her titties, ass and shit showing.
Yeah.
And it's almost like she's dangling a pussy, you know what I'm saying, your face, and it's on you to fuck it up or whatever. But soon the dudes see you, automatically sex is gonna be on the brain.
And,
you know what I'm saying? And some people, man, some people they don't know. Some people don't have self-control. So I mean, if you dealing with a guy, because there could be guys out here who's not really getting sex like that, and probably following all the dating rules and the dating advice, you know, on how to pick up a chick, and he just keeps striking out. And you got some of them dudes that be like, man, I'm tired of seeing all this ass and shit walking by, and I can't do anything about it.
Man, look.
And some dudes, they'll get to the point where, okay, well, let me go to the sex store, go get some Spanish fly, or let me get something so I can get some type of edge, you know, a head start on trying to get one of these chicks. Man.
Yeah, and you're not saying that is right. I have to keep putting this disclaimer out there because a lot of women are single track minded, that they're gonna take what you say and not take a disclaimer with the shit. You're not saying the shit right, but that is what make men think like that. A lot of these dudes probably been dissed by women their whole life. A lot of these dudes might be got played by a lot of women, and you know, women manipulated them into thinking.
Some of those guys probably been sexually assaulted.
Oh yeah,
you know,
some of them guys probably like that. They probably got a hatred towards women a certain way. You know, so like they had a report out where a guy, he was saying that he's gonna go out and he's gonna commit a mass shooting, but he was gonna only shoot women. And he said that what it was like a couple days ago, a week ago, or something like that. But dude was just saying, this is for all the women that dissed me in my life when it was hard for me to get a girlfriend. I ain't got no girlfriend. So he gonna go out and he gonna do a mass shooting, but he gonna only kill women. That's some serious shit.
It is
that
serious.
just show you how serious that shit is. And then if you're like, damn, I can't even get a bitch, but I'm looking at Instagram, all these chicks showing off their bodies. All these chicks doing that, or the niggas that don't got, they girls don't left them, but you'll see a picture of her out there showing off her body, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, this how you do me? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people get mad at that shit. You know what I mean? And the shit, it's a serious thing, man.
Yeah.
It's funny until the nigga actually start killing the bitches, and then it's like, whoa.
That nigga gotta be a sick motherfucker, bro.
And then, but it probably be a lot to go with that to get the dude to get to that point. I mean, we personally know some friends that don't got played by some shit that misled them. And the fucked up part is, you know you weren't into that dude. You know you weren't gonna fuck with him.
But that's the tricky part about it. Most of the time, there's a lot of women who get off on stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what confused me. Like,
if I can get you so fucking twisted to where you blow your own fucking brains out, you know, some people might be like, well, shit, let me see how many other dudes I can get to blow their motherfucking brains out. You know,
and that's
at the same time that fall back on that dude though.
100%.
Because if he ain't strong enough to beat bullshit.
But what if he's been raised by women to believe it? Because you already know you could be raised a certain way.
Yeah, I mean,
and your values and how you were raised can be real strong. You know,
that's
what I'm
more
saying?
of a.
So just like if you said that's on the dude.
Yeah, but
reverse the roles.
That's it. Go both ways. That's more of a people issue instead of a rape culture issue. because the line, this whole conversation, because the line is blurry. Like, don't nobody know, okay, what's rape, what's not rape. We know what's rape, what traditional rape was.
Traditional rape, yeah.
But now it's like, if a nigga look at you funny,
He
oh yeah, he about to rape
He
your
about to
ass.
rape you. Yeah.
It's like, this is what the conversation about. Like, you don't know. Like, we walking on eggshells. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Just because I got money in my pocket, now I gotta think like, okay, if I meet a new girl, this bitch gonna think I'm about to rape her. Or she gonna put this story out and try to come up off my end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a hustle now. Now it's becoming a hustle.
Yeah, it's a hustle now.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Because now it's fucked with your trust on people. You know what I'm saying?
And then it take away the value, not the value, but it takes away from the people who actually go through this shit, who actually been raped.
Yeah.
And the kids and the women and the man, everybody who's been in that situation, now you got to put a question mark on them. Like, okay, I don't really believe your story until I see the facts.
Man, look, when that shit popped up at Chris Brown and all this shit been going on,
Oh yeah, I knew
when that
that
shit popped up at Chris Brown, I heard some females say when they first seen that, they were looking sideways at that shit like, man, really?
Yeah, now
Because it like, now we hearing this shit all, now it's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah. I didn't believe that story. I thought that shit was like some made up Instagram shit when I first seen it.
But the trip part is, man, even if you hear shit like that and they say allegations,
Yeah.
see, they got these words for a reason. Allegations. Man, there's some people out here like, fuck that nigga did that shit.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part
No,
about
it's
it.
alleged that he did it. Fuck that he did that shit.
Yeah, that's
That ain't
fucked up.
saying he did it.
I think soon the shit is posted. People fuck reading the words, what the meaning of the words. Oh shit! Oh damn, he did that shit.
Chris Brown rape. That's all they say.
Yeah, that's all they see.
That's
Chris
it.
Brown rape.
Cause
That's
they know they put that shit on the internet, man. That shit got a life of his own,
Yep.
and they don't know that nigga from. Like, come on, that Chris Brown, man.
You don't think this nigga getting bitches throwing pussy at him every day?
After all the shit that's going on, this nigga that dumb. Oh, I ain't gonna do it in America. I'm gonna just go to Paris.
Yeah,
or
I'm
some
gonna go
shit.
to Paris and do the shit.
Yeah, fuck. Them bitches ain't gonna tell over there. Come on, dog.
But look how on fire women get when they hear this shit. A lot of women know that that's some straight bullshit. But for some reason, when it's a black face on that shit, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something with destroying that nigga, I'm gonna bring that nigga ass down. But shit, R. Kelly brother talking about they was molested and shit when they were young. I don't hear nobody feeling sympathy for their story. They like, oh,
that fucked up.
that fucked up. But that nigga R. Kelly sick and fuck. Goddamn, bro just said that they sister was telling them to eat her pussy and shit when they were little. Yeah, but that nigga R. Kelly fucked up though. It like, fuck all that. Fuck trying to get this nigga help. Fuck trying to see about any kind of help for anything. That nigga fucked up. Like, look, I seen a video the other day where the dude was on the train. They must have been in New York or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then fat shit messed with this little slim dude. And she was like, nigga, I want to fuck. And she had got on top of the nigga on the train and everything, huh? And he was like, man, what's wrong with you? She was pulling out the nigga pants on the train and everything. Everybody just standing there looking like, the fuck? He like, hey, man, y'all get her, man. What the fuck wrong with you? She was like, nigga, I want to fuck, nigga. So I posted a video and I was like, oh my God, she's such a monster. Why aren't our sisters protecting him? Like, I said the same thing that women normally say to black men every time some shit happens. Why aren't black men doing this? Why aren't they protecting us? Oh, y'all talking about the same black men that ain't shit to y'all? The same black men that don't treat y'all right?
I think it's funny.
Y'all, it's funny that it's something happening to a man because I guess we some fucking robots or something. We don't have feelings or, you know, we all been trained to, man, don't cry. Man, you a punk if you cry. Man, you a punk if you tell. Man, you acting like a bitch.
I mean,
And then,
I
nigga-
get sexually harassed at work by unattractive big women. A
Nigga,
lot.
Boosie said they get raped all the time if you want to put out charges on a bitch. He like, nigga, just because of my status, you know how many bitches grab at my dick on stage every night? If we want to put out charges on bitches, come on, man. We'll have so many charges on bitches. But since it's black men, ain't shit. Now take that whole narrative, put a white face on there. Hey, this white dude man, fuck that. My boy Ben Roethlisberger. Everybody who know me know how I feel about my Steelers. His shit just disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Michael Vick wasn't even there with some dog fights, and that nigga was the culprit. He was the worst nigga in America because of something his cousin did. Michael Vick was the worst nigga in America. Now you got the R. Kelly thing. He already done went to court, got arrested, been tried, all that shit. He ain't get no pass on it. The media said, hey, hold on. Damn, they about to shut the government down. Let me remind these niggas that R. Kelly was fucking these little girl, huh? So they get mad at that nigga again. Hey, y'all. Hey, we got a 6-part documentary on R. Kelly. He raped these little girls. Y'all need to goddamn get mad at that nigga again, huh? Oh, yeah, and we're going to give y'all a bonus. We finna bring out one on Michael Jackson, huh? Meanwhile, we done dropped a couple of charges on Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kevin Spacey done went to jail, huh? Meanwhile, we're going to give Bryan Singer a goddamn Oscar for his movie, and he got plenty of allegations against him. Meanwhile, Charlie Sheen is on the front of a motherfucking magazine again, and this nigga HIV positive. So, when it comes to the black women saying something about that shit, they quiet as fuck. When this shit just came out about Chris Brown, I was at war on Facebook with some folks. And when it came out that the shit wasn't true, it's quiet as a motherfucker. Ain't nobody left no responses. Ain't nobody said they was sorry or none of that shit.
Because the lie is more entertaining, man. People don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah. They're like, man, the truth.
The truth?
The truth. Truth.
So I mean, with all that being, but with all that being said, do you think it's just a whole big war against just black men?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. They gonna have our ass. We gonna become extinct. Like we gonna be on the endangered species list.
Why do you think us as black men are on the endangered list?
Because that shit go way back.
So many
populations. Because it seems as if, like, you know, how B-Rock was just saying that a lot of black women are very vocal against us black guys, but when you're talking about sexual assault and the rape culture as a whole, it's not fair. It's not a fair game because, like you just saying, Ben Roethlisberger and the rest of these other actors and whatever, the white guys, they essentially are pretty much being excused for the shit that they're doing. But when it comes to black men, you know, we're more on the, you know, they're more vocal, and they're attacking us and making sure we're held accountable for it.
Exactly.
But it's almost like, are our women defending rape culture, or just looking for a come up off the black man's back? You see what I'm saying?
Man, I honestly don't. I can't even answer that shit because I ain't a bitch. But what I do want to understand that too. I do want to get a question to that too.
I think it's both, man.
You know what I'm saying? I would like an honest answer from a woman from that.
Because the same, because you hear a lot of black women, you know, there's a couple of girls, a couple of women that I've had debates with, and you know, they say the same thing all the time. Oh, black men, y'all let us down, and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. But in a time like this, you know, shouldn't we feel like black women are letting us down? Because it's like, well, damn, you know, soon allegations come out, you know, they're on the attack, you know what I'm saying, without even getting proof or evidence or anything like that, you know what I'm saying?
But how many women who are actually attacking with them? because they don't show everything. You know, of course, the media, social media, all that shit is gonna big up the negative shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So we really don't know the numbers of, you know, black women who actually stand up for us. We don't see that. We see a small amount compared to the negative shit they push
Yeah,
ahead.
you got a point on that.
That's true.
But it is, from what you said, I believe it is women who actually pushing the rape culture and trying to come up, because it is money, man. People look at money.
But this
at
is
the
a
end of the day.
tense. This is just a tense subject altogether. Like look at women on our scale. You know what I'm saying? Like the everyday women that we come in contact with,
Yeah.
and we have these type of debates.
Mm-hmm.
There's anger behind their debates. There's
Yeah,
anger
yeah.
behind you guys do this, you guys do that, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sex and all this other kind of stuff, you know they love having sex with the black guys and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. But when it comes to subjects like this, there's anger behind, there's backlash behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, shit, a lot of
It's
women,
disappointing.
a lot of people probably don't been through that shit.
I don't think everybody
Yeah, I don't
been
think
through
No,
it.
no, I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying
There's a lot of
high
women-
number that.
There's
in
a
our
lot of women
community,
who've
we
been
don't
through
talk about.
heartbreak. They've been through
That
heartbreak,
too.
and they pretty much they're taking the anger from one situation and combining it with this other
Yeah,
situation.
it's the same shit as like the Black Lives Matter, how they equaling the gay rights, how they put that shit on the same
Yeah,
playing field.
yeah.
Right,
That's
exactly.
exactly how
Exactly.
it's turning to this shit.
Right.
Yeah, they want to make, knowing damn well Black Lives Matter and Gay Lives Matter don't got shit in common. You can't compare no gay lifestyle to the black struggle
Yeah,
as
exactly.
a race. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker.
Cause they try to dim a light on us.
Yeah, it's
You know what
constantly
I mean?
dimming the light. So when black men come forward and speak out, it ain't like black women, a large number of them saying, "Oh damn, I didn't know men think like that. Oh damn, I didn't know they was going through that.
But
Or I didn't
we-
know we was doing that."
We as black men gotta speak up more. Like Terry Crews is like really the only black celebrity that's he doing that shit by himself, saying that shit happens to us too. Like, what about me too?
Yeah, and get what they doing to him though. Nigga, you a punk.
Yeah,
Man, I would have punched that nigga and he would have took my dick. Man, but put a lot of these niggas in that situation.
But I'm saying he the only one though.
And the
There's
nigga-
no other black man.
But
I'm sure
saying,
he's not the only black guy who
because-
have been through that shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Put a lot of these niggas in that position, and the executive come up and grab your dick and be like, "Tag you it."
Nigga down there.
I bet this nigga be sitting
I
up there
didn't
looking
think
too
that.
like, "Damn, did this nigga just grab my dick? Damn, what should I do?"
Nigga thinking
Be
about
talking
that
to
movie,
themselves like a comic book and shit.
thinking about that movie role.
They gonna be thinking about, damn, if I tell on this nigga, I ain't gonna be in these movies no more.
Or
Man, if
people will be calling him a bitch
Oh, yeah,
ass,
people be
you
calling
know,
me
and
a
all this
bitch.
other kind of
Damn,
stuff.
should I say something?
Yeah, it's a lot of black men who hold themselves out like women for that bag too.
But a man gonna be looked down. It's just the men ain't gonna be looked at the same, bro. Like
Yeah, it ain't, but shit,
You know,
somebody got to step up and change that.
you got it should really, yeah, somebody gotta change. Black men need to be more vocal on their feelings. I'm saying this to the world. Nigga, it ain't bad to say you love somebody, dog.
Right.
Not just a bitch, home. Let me get this clear. You just saying, nigga, it ain't no problem to tell your homeboys, hey man, I love y'all niggas, I want y'all to be safe. It ain't no problem telling your son, hey, I love you, I want you to be safe. You'll tell your daughter, I love you, you my princess, but tell your son, nigga, be tough, nigga. No, tell him that too. Them kids need that love too. Like, we need to express that. A lot of us don't grew up in families. I know I ain't the only one who's experienced this, but me telling my sisters or telling my brother or telling my mama, I love you, we barely say that. But I can name how many bitches I've been with that I said I love you easy, or how many niggas they been with and they said I love you easy. But when it comes to your own sibling or your mom, all right, my mom talk to you later. All I'm gonna see y'all. We just see each other on Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. I'm gonna see y'all, but it ain't no. Hey man, I love y'all, man. Be safe out there, man. I love y'all. I want y'all to be. Everybody get uncomfortable saying that shit all of a sudden for some reason. But you get a bitch on, you be all in bed. I love you so much. Damn, I love the shit out of you. I love your head to pieces, huh? But nigga won't even tell his son he love him, huh? Hey, nigga, be tough, nigga. You gotta be strong, nigga. Can't be out here being a little bitch, man. Stop all that bitch ass crying, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I think that's a problem, though.
Yeah, it is a problem.
It's a huge problem because, you, like I said, you initially putting these women on so much of a pedestal to where it's kind of like it's kind of like no matter what I do or no matter what I say, he's still gonna love me or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he's still gonna. And there's some women, man. There's some women who are so evil to where they feel a certain kind of way when a guy has a relationship with his mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's some women who like to pull that guy away from his family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's some women who probably feel as if, hey, maybe they've taught some sense into this motherfucker. That, you know, I'm a bad chick or whatever the case may be.
And let me put out this disclaimer for what Dub is saying. For all y'all single-minded chicks, this is a disclaimer. He's not talking about the dudes that are just mama boys and stuff like that. He's talking about the guys that have a close relationship with their family. This is a disclaimer. You know how some motherfuckers, they just take what you saying and I don't want no dude that don't honor his mama. No, he ain't talking about that. He's talking about somebody that just have a close relationship with his family.
But there's some guys who do have a close relationship with their mom. They get criticized or called names such as mama boy and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of guys that have a close relationship with their mom that are not mama boys. You know what I'm saying? Their mama don't control the relationship. It's some niggas that they just got a close relationship with their mom, and it's some niggas that it seems like their mama is their other girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's a mama's boy. When your mama can come in and dictate your relationship, that's a mama's boy. When you're just close with your mom because of you probably just had your mom growing up and y'all went through some stuff and you just got a close relationship with her, you can be close to your mom.
But do you think mamas, the moms that have mama's boys as their son, do you think with them being able to dictate relationships, you know what I'm saying, those would be the moms who can seek out, oh, this chick ain't shit for you. I know this kind of chick. This chick is just like me.
9 times out of 10, that mama, she's single than a motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
But
in a lot of
knows
cases,
because that mom probably been through the trenches
that too.
as far as dating and stuff like that.
That's a good ass point.
Or they, no disrespect. There's some moms who probably been out there, who've been on the scene,
who've been a hoe
or ran through dudes.
She was a hoe.
I know a hoe when I see a hoe.
Exactly. I know a hoe.
Yeah, I know a hoe when I see her. That she and that motherfucker. That bitch is a hoe. Mama, how you know? I know a hoe. I can smell a hoe.
That's why I say you have. That's why you have some females. There's some female they try to pull you away from the mom because she recognize game.
The females that you get, they may come from a broken home, so they don't understand the concept of family.
100%.
Yeah.
That shit we just fucked up all the way around.
Yeah, we fucked up all the way.
100%.
And that's not to steer away from the rape culture. Yeah. But it's just to point out we are fucked up all the way around, and we have to start internally to fix us. You know what I'm saying? We got to find some kind of center.
I think nowadays, man, you just got to be 100% so careful now with pretty much anything that you do. Because a lot of people will take, they'll take stuff that you enjoy to do and flip it and turn it into something negative.
Exactly.
And you're just living life, you're doing what you're doing, but there's so many different ways people use other people to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I just think this is a very dangerous way because you're not just getting money. You're damaging somebody's character. A lot of these people got kids. A lot of these people's lives are in jeopardy. They can be jailed for the rest of their lives. And, you know what I'm saying? It makes me sad to hear when this guy been locked up 25 years for this. Then they find out he didn't do it. So he was exonerated. And it's like, what could you give him to make up for that 25 years? Or that 40 years? Like, oh yeah, we're going to give you $1 million and put you back on the street. Nigga, I spend $1 million in a couple minutes.
Everything is a come up. If you're a sexy chick, you go to the gym, you keep that body tight, you keep yourself looking right, you know, you might, you know, get some little Instagram dollars on the side just to tie you off and shit like that. And once you find a dude, you know, who's just sucker enough to fall for the traps, boom, there go your come up. Whether you pop a baby out, put him on child support, maybe you get a situation where you can say, hey, this dude raped me or whatever. He go to jail. You might get a book deal, TV show, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of this shit is a come-up game. And guys, especially black guys, got to be 100% careful.
Yeah, as a black man, you got to be careful, period.
In a high position, too.
But the more success you achieve as a black man, the more careful you have to be. I know it's going to be hard. I know you're going to have a lot of options. Because for some reason I don't understand, when your ass broke, you got to pay for everything. When you rich, everything is given to you.
And they coming back after Chris.
Yeah, they ain't done with him.
Yeah, they ain't
You got
done.
your masters. You just got this early in January, and by the end of January, you got 3 allegations against you.
Yeah.
First, you got an assault. No, first you got some shit about a monkey.
Yeah.
Then you got an assault. Now a bitch saying you raped her in a whole nother country.
Man, we said that shit on the R. Kelly show. Who
And-
next?
Yeah, we said who next?
He next.
It's fucked up. But I see
crazy
as a
as
black
fuck.
man, the more successful you get, you have to be more careful.
So how do
And a
y'all?
lot of us who haven't had that success, I can understand. I haven't reached the level of success yet to where folks, oh, I idolize B-Rock. Oh, I just want to be with him. Oh, he's the biggest, sexiest nigga ever in this motherfucker, huh? You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to that level yet. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just a fat nigga to a lot of motherfuckers. That money, that power come, oh, that nigga sexy as fuck. Now, I thought a couple years ago he was just a fat nigga to you. No, I didn't look at that nigga like that.
But you will be tested.
Hey, I'm going to be tested like a motherfucker.
No, you're going to be tested within yourself because there's a lot of traps, there's a lot of little triggers as you become famous that, yeah, you got to find a way because there's some people who probably haven't had a large lump sum of money or a whole bunch of chicks being thrown at them or whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you get all of that shit pushed on you at once, it's easy to make mistakes.
Hey, shit, you see what Soulja Boy said? When they were saying, well, you know, you fuck with this chick or why you fuck with that chick, and dude was like, hey, man, I was young. I was 15, bro, and just became a millionaire all of a sudden. I didn't know. I never had that much money. You know what I'm saying? I never had all this popularity or had all these people coming at me. I didn't know what to do with that shit then, huh? So I just spent a lot of money. I just bought the fuck. You know, I was young. I didn't have that. So, hell, you see how some people act now. Look at a fat bitch now that gets surgery and lose weight. Nigga, she act like she a motherfucking star. So imagine if
That's why I say
She get-
there's some people who once they get to that and this to add to the rape culture thing. There's some people who probably, you know, they get this money, you know, you got all this power now. People throwing themselves at you, and you might come in contact with a chick who think, you might be like, she supposed to be goddamn all on me. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't feeling you like that.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, that's when that rape vulture come out. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, bitch,
Man.
you gonna goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
You
never know.
And I've been in a situation where I was
never
around
know.
a dude that might be like, he's not worldwide popular, but he's like local popular. And I don't actually heard dude like, man, you know who this is? You know what I'm saying? Like, if a bitch ain't feeling them, they automatically got in their head, well, all these bitches on me, bitch, you supposed to be on me too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when the feeling of entitlement
Yeah.
is upon you, and then next thing you know, you strong arm bitches out here, you know.
Yeah, you probably ain't even, I mean, you probably ain't even noticing you doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Because you're so caught up in your
You're
own
so
life.
caught up in your, and some people, you know, that will be a test for you, you know what I'm saying?
But let's switch gears to like a lower level, like niggas who actually out here raping motherfuckers. So y'all heard about the story that happened in Opera like a week ago?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up that because I was gonna get on that.
Like what? I mean, like
That right now, to me, is some fuck shit.
What happened?
All right, the chick so-called on Facebook Live the whole time she just
That what you
That's the shit I was talking to you about
Mhm.
offline. And dude, pretty tall dude, or whatever the case may be. But they saying that he was raping her live on camera in the club. All these people standing around. Nobody said nothing. The girl said, help me, whatever the case may be.
So who's recording it on Facebook Live?
She was holding her camera the whole time. And then all of a sudden it went dark and you heard her saying, help me.
Wow, other
Oh.
people watching?
And yeah, it's around a lot of people. They was around a lot of people. From what I seen, they was dancing. He was all up on her. She was leaning her head to the side. They saying there was a pill in her drink. And all of a sudden she faded out or whatever.
But what
they was
other
still
people
on the-
watching?
It was full of, they on the dance floor.
I'm quite sure other people probably like, oh shit, it's another couple over there fucking. You know,
Now-
that happen all the time in
there's
the club.
the phones. Niggas want to record instead of taking action.
Instead of taking action.
Yeah.
100%.
So now that was out, everybody up in the uproar, this and that. I'm like, let me check this fucker, cause everybody like upset. Damn, this dude raped this girl in the Atlanta club. You know, I listened to my dude Tariq show. He seen the video. Yeah, that's real fuck nigga shit right there. Everybody hype and mad about the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's coming out that the homegirl that was with her saying, nah, she didn't get raped. Her and dude done went out to eat after they got down left the club. Dude coming out saying, I ain't raped nobody. I got kids. I just got custody of my son. I ain't finna do no stupid shit to lose that. You know what I'm saying? Then he like, I'm tall as hell. She short as hell. You know what I'm saying?
So what was you
Then
doing?
they said the girl saying she didn't even want us to cooperate to submit to a rape kit. She like, oh, no, I'm cool.
So did any one of them say what they was actually doing?
He said something about she was saying help her, and like she was fainting or something like that, and he was trying to help her off the ground. He was trying to hold her up. That's it. That was what the guy was saying. He was trying to hold her up, and she was saying something, help me. He said he heard her saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then they talking about, nah, he stuck his dick in her. It did look at one point like he may have felt her pussy or something, like he reached a hand up on her dress. That what it looked like. But come to find out, the chick was in there with a dress on, no panties on.
So now one
Then
of them
they said,
explain exactly what happened.
no. The dude saying that he lawyered up. He got a lawyer for this shit because he know for a fact he didn't do it. He didn't rape nobody. Then you hearing that the chick got in a twerk contest shortly after that shit happened. So I'm wondering if she's on appeal and she's passing out, how the fuck is she able to get in a twerk contest? Then now another video popped up. They saying the chick from St. Louis. She had just went through a divorce and she's bitter pretty much from a divorce. So she on some revenge type of shit. And they got another video of her sitting in the car doing the same thing she was doing in the club. Whispering, help, help me, help me. She whispering. I seen that video myself. And I'm like, hold on. So the dude that posted the video is like, so this shit thing is a game. You get niggas fucked up out here and it's on some revenge shit. But even though all of this shit is coming out, the response from the people is, I don't give a fuck, that nigga raped that girl. I just seen the video of the chick looking at the camera, and then she like kind of faded it out into the dark or something. And she like, help me, somebody help me. She was doing that shit.
Mm.
So
This
I'm like,
shit, this shit
then
is depressing, man.
this dude,
This is some depressing
Look.
ass shit, man.
Hey,
You can't
dog.
believe shit until
What the fuck,
the shit happened
man?
today, nigga. I'm giving it to. Today is fucking Saturday. Something go down today, nigga. I need to know by Wednesday, nigga. I'm not gonna believe shit until that following Wednesday, nigga. You got 4 days
Bruh.
to prove your case to me, nigga.
look,
Bruh,
dog,
you
look
are
at
the
that.
company that you keep, folks.
Hey, dog.
You got a chick doing shit like this.
Cause I mean, I don't. Have y'all ever been to opera?
I've been by there. I just seen, you know,
I
the crowd or
mean,
whatever.
It's hard to say,
It's
really, but
it's on the strip with all them bars.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Crescent Ave,
Yeah.
downtown.
Downtown.
But
I don't know.
the video is like,
I don't know, Hot Rod.
it's that blurred line again.
Look,
That
dog.
Cause
That
that video,
area-
that video is like, oh shit. When you first see it without knowing the facts, you gonna
Uh-huh.
be like, oh shit.
You're going to be like, oh,
fuck?
shit.
I've been in that
And this nigga
area,
that
though.
bold to do that shit in that damn club downtown.
Exactly.
That I've been in that area, man. And,
Yeah.
and like, you know, I mean, it's a lot of drunk chicks. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, I know.
You know, it's real popping in the area.
Yeah, I've been down there before.
Yeah, it's real popping.
I
in
know
the
what
area.
go down there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get the rape kids out. But come on, bro, man.
Yeah.
Dog.
I mean,
And I
yeah.
forgot to add this on.
Come on, down.
Dude said there's messages that you can see between her and her friends saying, I wasn't raped. Then nothing happened to me.
So is she saying the dude raped her?
No, people are saying the dude.
Oh, so people
are saying that based off of the video, like Rod said.
The video went
If
by.
you just see the video, you like, oh shit, is he raping her on camera?
Yeah, like that
Because
shit.
it's very misleading.
But my question is, why would he put himself in a situation like that?
But if he happened to,
Because
like, you don't know
he
if
just
motherfucker
he
recording
don't
that.
know her. You just go to a club and the bitch, you like, damn, she look good. Hey, you want to dance? Yeah, let's dance. And she dancing and grinding all up on you, and you are like, yeah, boy, home. And then she start Facebook Live and that shit. And then while you dancing on her, that motherfucker, you and that motherfucker, and she out there, help.
Hey man, I'm going somewhere.
He
See what I'm saying?
You
In
feeling
20
her up? You dancing?
You
nigga.
dancing,
But I'm
you
just
feeling
saying,
on her.
in
You ain't thinking about
2019
nothing but dancing. You grinding on her, you feeling on her. And but
In
while you
2019,
worried about that,
any chick that I'm dealing with, help should not be in your category.
I know, right?
Imagine doing a flick with a chick.
Doing a flick.
Imagine recording y'all fuck. Y'all making a flick.
Man, you shouldn't even be doing flicks now. You
I
can't even
mean,
do flicks with a
nowadays
chick.
you can't do it now. But I'm saying, imagine making a, imagine recording fucking a chick now, and you fucking her. You painting her ass, you know, normal chick.
You
And
better
she in
hide that
motherfucker
tape
like,
in the Bahamas.
She, oh shit, help. And you like,
Nah,
oh,
nigga,
what
I'm
the fuck?
stop it, nigga.
Yeah, you better stop.
Hold on, hey, what?
You better stop.
What's up, bro?
Hell yeah, I'm grabbing that camera. Like, what you say now?
Your Nikon
Oh nah,
kid.
he just
Your
fucking the shit out of
Nikon
me.
camera better come with a nigga in the closet filming the shit.
Hell no, nigga. We gotta fill out the application, nigga.
Yeah,
before
it
you
better
go
be
Hey,
out.
out. You
I'm
better
just saying now. Nowadays in 2019,
like hell, folks.
you're gonna have to get these bitches consent forms now. You're gonna have to keep a file with you, home. Oh shit, what you getting in tonight? Oh shit, we're going to the house. What we gonna do? Oh shit, we're going with you, huh? All right, well before we go, could you sign this consent form right here? You know what I'm saying?
That big go outline everything we doing
I've
tonight.
been in several situations where we was out with some chicks and a nigga went home with the chick and fucked. It been a couple situations where I'm with the nigga who went home with the chick and fuck, but I'm just over the chick house while the nigga in there fucking. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody thinking about this. This was in 11, 20? No, it wasn't that. It was like 09, 10, something like that. Now, you can't even dance on a bitch in the club. Because while you up there having fun, you know the camera can only hear her talking into it like over the crowd. You just dancing with her, filling up. Imagine the little parties we had over old girl them house, them little get-togethers, and when I was dancing with home, they were dancing all on me, and her little dress lifting up, you can see her panties and shit, and I'm up there feeling on their ass, and they getting even more hype because I'm feeling on them. What if home them flipped it around and said he was raping me? And y'all there like, hell no, we was out there dancing. Dude wasn't raping them. No, look at that picture though, bro. He all up under her goddamn skirt. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we were goddamn, you know.
I don't know, B-Rock, man. Looking at you as on the picture, man. I think you did that shit.
Hey, look, and there would be some fuck nigga sitting over there saying that. It always some fuck nigga saying that.
I knew the nigga from back in the
I
day.
knew the nigga back in the day. I know the nigga personally.
I think that nigga did that shit, folks.
It's always a fuck nigga. It's always, let me reiterate what I'm saying now. It's always a fuck nigga. It's always a fuck. I can go down Facebook timeline. It's always a fuck nigga or a nigga that had a fuck nigga tendency in that moment to say, yeah, I believe that nigga did it. I can point out a nigga that we went to school with right now. This nigga Facebook timeline is so confusing. One minute he going off on women. The next minute he talking about men, we need to get better at this. The next minute I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Who that nigga is?
Who that nigga is? You want me to call that nigga name out?
Nigga.
I'm gonna call that nigga ass out. I'm gonna call his ass. Nah, I ain't gonna call that nigga.
What his name? I see.
But I'm just saying, this nigga confusing as hell. One minute you're with women, you next minute you're with men. The next minute women need to do this. The next minute men, it's all about them women. I'm like, nigga, what? Whose side are you on, nigga? Are you transgender, nigga? Do you go with both sides, nigga? Are you bisexual, nigga? Are you bi nigga? The fuck, nigga?
But you gotta look at that word, rape,
What?
nigga. Rape now is damn. What's another word?
Bitch
that I
blow a
can relate
kiss
to?
at you blow a kiss back. Yeah, that nigga sexual assaulted me.
Yeah, but back in the day, 10 years ago, if you was using the term rape, it was that sketch that they was showing on the news, nigga, with this nigga raping a girl and they looking for this nigga actually don't
Yeah.
beat her
Actually,
Yeah, he called up in the full act.
Yeah, he
You know.
actually took. See, I always thought rape, when it comes to rape, that's when you force and take that shit from the bitches.
So what is sexual assault?
Sexual assault is touching on a woman, you know, trying to fill her up or, you know, in a sexual manner.
Hey,
up.
B-Rock.
Trying to kiss him.
Touching
Hey,
them.
hey, B-Rock, you remember back, I think, shit, what we at a pep rally or something? You know, I ain't gonna call the dude name out, but you remember where this nigga used to swing his hands and like hit girls on the ass and shit.
Man, hell. Hey,
Hell yeah, that's sexual assault.
nigga, that was sexual assault like a mother. But who was looking at it like that though? I know this same dude right now. He's our local. He one of our local rappers now. He's a local rapper. He went to our high school. I ain't gonna even call out the high school. If y'all know
you
what-
sneak
y'all-
snitching, huh?
I'm just saying. I'm finna make an example because these niggas have a habit of getting on Facebook now and judging niggas. This is why I'm saying this, because these same niggas that I see right now on here talking about men no. And I'm like, nigga, you was in high school swinging, slapping bitches on the ass. You was in high school running trains on chicks. You was in high school, you know, you were down to try to get the freak. Hey, who
Well,
the
hold
freak
up.
is?
But do that count though? Like for example, like there's a lot of kids now in middle school and high school, and you know, hormones is kicking in and all that kind of shit, and you in a situation where you're interacting with women your age or girls your age, and everybody is curious. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of the touching comes, and you're curious about the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying?
It's still sexual assault because they didn't consent to you doing that.
But
that's what makes it sexual assault.
But
girls didn't
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
Okay. So that's sexual assault, just assault, touching a woman, without her consent.
Yeah, like we used to grab ass and you grab a girl ass and goddamn kill.
Yeah, you grab
But
ass.
But what if you're dealing with a female who says, "Hot Rod, I'm sorry, I like to deal with a more aggressive guy, a spontaneous guy who like to throw himself on me,
And that's that shit I was saying.
But me, myself, I wouldn't do it because that ain't my style.
Right. But
But
I'm just saying there are women who like that. But here's the thing.
That's the shit I was saying.
That shit can be proven too if it's documented that you telling that you like that shit.
But I'm just saying that
that's a fine line to walk on.
Yeah.
Right. That's just the relationship, because there are women out there. There are women out there who have fantasies of a guy, taking it or being aggressive.
Didn't I say that shit when I said, was it on the R. Kelly show? When I said something about some women fantasize about being raped?
Yeah, I mean, I don't dealt with a few women who was like, oh, yeah, maybe you should pull my hair, choke me a little bit.
Yeah.
I
don't have women to say slap me.
Now, I know I had a couple of acts like that as well.
Yeah.
And I done slapped a couple of chicks. One of them was do it harder. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it that hard. I give you a couple of little pats. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't been punch your motherfucker.
I give you a couple of.
That bitch be that boy. Show me, nigga. Show me.
Do what our boy be saying. Put that foot on the back of that head.
But I'm just saying, there are women. I mean, there are women who's into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. But those same women can flip that shit on you nowadays and say, he raped me.
But sometimes, you could be in a situation where, you might be accustomed to that type of sex, and you might think the next chick. It's almost like guys watching porno. Like, a lot of guys feel that women wants to be fucked like how the porn stars are getting fucked in the porno, And some women, they into it, and some women not. But at the same time, there's a lot of guys who just so curious about women to where they pretty much just make up this idea as far as what women want.
But a lot of women portray that shit as if this is how I want to be fucked. Like, I want a nigga to fuck me, you know what I'm saying? And then on every shit might not
I don't
be
see
into
some
that.
porns that it start off with a girl running. No. Then
Nigga, I got a porn right now. And that shit is off the chain. But there are women who fantasies are to get train ran on them.
Yeah.
That
there are women
strangers.
Like, for example, one of the FedEx guys, he was telling me that, he was delivering packages like in a residential neighborhood, and it was like a wealthy neighborhood, big houses and all that shit. Dude said he had fucked several house moms who fantasy was simply to get fucked by a delivery truck driver.
Yeah.
How many movies have you seen with the truck driver
nigga,
or the pool boy?
How many
or
niggas
the
don't fuck some girls in their Uber?
Hey,
shit, nigga.
I'm signing up for Uber today,
nigga.
Man,
I need to become an Uber driver, nigga. I was an Uber passenger and got
Super Bowl right around the corner.
Yeah, Super Bowl around the corner, nigga.
Now,
Man,
we got all that Boston All
women
that
got some
Boston
crazy
pussy
shit.
gonna be around. Now let me stop, huh? Cause we talking about rape, huh? I don't want nobody to take this shit the wrong
Yeah,
way.
women got some crazy fucking fantasies. Like, I had a girl tell me
But it
she
confuses
wanted to watch
guys.
me fuck another girl in front of her.
Right. But I'm
Like,
just
right.
saying, it confuses guys.
It's confusing as fuck the
Hey,
guys
you
because
just gonna have to get some
that
consent
woman
forms,
can
nigga.
that woman can turn around and say, "Hey, when she mad at you, you know, when a woman mad at you, all logic, all common sense, all that shit go out the window. She just stuck on that emotion, going back to that single track mind shit. But that's another subject for another day. But it confuses the shit out of men because just like you said, Doug, I've been fucking this one person for X amount of years, and I know she like it rough. She want me to smack her ass. She want me to pull her hair. She want me to choke her. That make her come faster. I go to the next chick. She's not used to that, but I'm used to fucking like that. But if I fuck the new chick like that, she like, damn, I ain't never really been fucked like that. I don't know, but it would kind of turn on though. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it just being like slow and shit like that, and I'm like, I ain't used to fucking slow. You know, I'm used to got that just pound game, huh? But I don't heard a lot of chicks that want the pound game. They don't want no, as you say, making love type of shit. They want that pussy pounded, huh? You know what I mean? And nowadays, 2019, nigga, you just gotta, hey, let's sit down, let's talk. What are some things that you into?
I think that's the problem. People ain't talking on it. People ain't conversating. You know, most of the time you'll get more info from a chick texting versus actual face-to-face
yeah.
type of conversation.
And know what the fucked up part about this shit is? It's giving niggas who actually out here raping one day. Like they feel like, oh, I can get away with this shit.
100%.
And that's the fucked up part about it. 'Cause for the niggas, the creep niggas who actually doing this shit,
Yeah.
they know niggas, regular niggas out here like, oh, like you don't know what the fuck to do now.
Yeah. But let me ask this question.
But I remember, before you ask that question, I remember one time when we was down in Miami, and man, it was some nice looking chicks down there in Miami, man. It was during the Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
And you know, as people going on a vacation, you out there trying to meet chicks and stuff like that. But you had a lot of dudes down there who was real thirsty to the point where, come on, girl, hey, come with me, girl. I pay for y'all drinks. I pay your bill. I pay your rent and shit.
Real shit.
And you was hearing that so much on Ocean Drive to where shit, bitches who was coming down. Bitches who was coming down. Straight up. That was coming down there just for vacation. They was starting to say, well, shit, you gotta, this dude right here, he talking about paying my drink, paying the bill. You know, what you out here trying to offer? But some of those dudes was so fucking thirsty to the point where, man, these dudes look like they probably him a chick up.
And then how many videos we don't see with women down there, Memorial Day, they shaking their ass in front of the camera, and about 30 hands don't goddamn felt that pussy.
Yup.
Don't smack that ass, don't grab them titties,
yeah.
some random nigga just licking on the girl titties and shit.
Yeah,
And she ain't doing
girl put
shit.
her
Yeah.
ass in nigga faces.
But
all
during
that
that time right there, I told B-Rock, I was like, dude, boy, you fuck around and fuck one of these chicks, you gotta put 3 condoms on. Cause I mean,
And these might be some chicks that got a whole nigga at home, got a whole family at home, since they always put out niggas got a whole family, got a whole girl.
but there was a lot of sexual assault going on on the Ocean Drive.
Hey, but yeah, and he's not lying. To the point, it was like a turnoff. And I was like, man, I don't even want to go down there no more on like a holiday weekend because the shit is overrated.
Yeah, not doing Memorial Day weekend.
So let me end it out with this question. We talking about it might make it easier for the dudes that actually doing this shit. But what about the women that are committing rape? How would you be able to weed them out? Because the way we being brought up, we fuck an older woman, we look at that as an accomplishment. And I fuck the older shit.
But what do you think is the age barrier for women raping men? Do you think
Same
just
as
young?
women. Just a young kid.
I mean,
Can you picture a dude 35, 36 getting raped by a woman?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
You know what I'm saying? It is. But they're going to look down. Oh, nigga, she ain't raped you. You wanted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she forcing that shit.
What if it's a chick telling you, like, nah, I'm straight. Nigga, you going to give me some dick tonight.
But I've
Yeah,
heard
nah,
I've
I'm
heard
straight.
women beating the shit out of domestic violence to a dude before.
Exactly. There's a lot of it. Shit, let me end it off on this. Shit, they said lesbian relationships are the highest in domestic violence.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, so we're going to end it off on that then, fellas. We're going to have to do another show about this because I know this can go on and on. We've been here with y'all long enough. It's your boy B-Rock. Hell y'all talking about. Y'all can reach us at hashtag TBT Radio on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. And on our SoundCloud page at TBT Radio. And on YouTube at Controversy ENTV. Y'all can also reach me at TBT_B-Rock. Hell y'all talking about. Hot Rod, let them folk know they can reach you at.
Shit, TBT_Hot Rod.
Straight up.
Fuck them creep ass niggas.
And Dub City, let them folk know where they can reach you at.
Dub City Collections with a Z.
Straight
And shit, hey, Hot Rod, I need you to help me go downtown to the opera, Club Opera
Yeah.
down there. Hey, we need to see what's going on down there.
We need to do an investigation.
We might need to do a thorough investigation. I might have to sexual assault out.
All right, folks. We're going to end it on that. I might have to clip that up out of that. But True Be Told Radio, we out.